Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming in a bathroom. I am in BC currently and I'm just filming in my brother's guest bathroom. So I hope it's not too distracting because I know it's a little bit weird, a weird setup, and I have a weird camera angle and everything, but I'm going to be talking about Chanel's Parure Venitienne. And this is the one that has the green, kind of minty green tone to it, the coral, the gold, and the dark brown. This one is very, very pretty. I did try the Parure Cristal in my last video, but if you wanted to see how to get this look, I'm also trying this today. The Huda One Coat Wow mascara. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. All right, so my face makeup is done. This is not going to be the best video because I'm in a bathroom and I don't really have my setup that I have at home. I didn't really bring anything with me, so we are going to be using this today, which is the Chanel Cristal Venetienne. And I used the Cristal, or I lied, it's Parure Venitienne, and I used Parure Cristal in my last Chanel video. So this is what it looks like, and I will try to swatch this for you guys, but again, the lighting isn't the best here, but this is the one that has that kind of minty green color in it. I have tried this, and I don't like it as much as the other one, which is weird. I thought for sure I would love this one and the other one would just be okay, but I like the other one better than this. So we're gonna start with, I guess, a fluffy brush. And I'm first gonna go in with this shade here, which is that kind of corally shade. Yeah, they don't have names, so I'm just gonna flip these guys out of here. And we'll first go in with, I'm sorry for the lighting, I will try to do a close-up for this. So that's just that corally shade. I'm not even sure if anybody cares about this anymore because it's been out for a little bit now, but I believe they are still available. I think every color is still in stock from what I saw on Chanel Canada anyway. And I believe they're on hold for Renfrew as well. If anyone can tell me where to get the Dior Rouge Saga besides Selfridges in Canada, please let me know, because that's what we're looking like so far. It's not really, I might take a more dense brush so you can see the color a little bit more. Sorry. I'm gonna probably try this one. This is just the Naked Honey brush. I use this one quite a bit, oddly enough. But I believe you can wet these, so if you do want a little bit more drama, you can definitely amp it up with spritzing your brush first. But I probably will sell this quad. If anyone is interested, maybe I should link my Poshmark if you're in Canada. I mean, I know they will sell out eventually. Maybe I should wait until they sell out. But I don't know, it's funny because I swatched this on my hand and I was like, oh my god, that's so beautiful. I swatched it in the sunlight and it was very pretty. But for some reason, it just didn't give me the same feel as the pinkier one. I think it's the blue that I love in that one. So this is what the gold shade looks like. I'll try doing it with my finger so you can see a little bit better how it applies. I mean, it definitely has pigment for sure. And I do think this palette does have more pigment than the other one, but it's like, again, that's a Chanel thing, that's to be expected, that it's just gonna be a nice kind of wash of color on the lid. So if you are wanting a tiny bit more pigment, maybe go with this one if you're unsure. but I just really like that other one. So there we are. It's so much better in the light when you can actually see like the little like shimmer particles. But also Abby Bliss White just did a video on this. Abby White Bliss. Oh my gosh, I'm the worst with names. I'll make sure to link her down below, but she's awesome. I'm gonna use this kind of deeper, or not deeper, more dense side and go in with a deeper color is what I meant to say. That's gonna go in with that brown now. And I for sure thought this brown was gonna have more pigment than the other brown in the other quad, but I feel like it's about the same. So what I also like to do is just grab my little angle brush. I tried to bring everything right beside me so I didn't have to go back and forth. So I did just dip that in that brown again. And I try to just kind of deepen it because this is a little more dense here. Tightly packed bristles. And I think I'm not gonna put the green on my entire lid. I'm actually gonna put it in my inner corner and just underneath the lash line a bit. But I'm excited. I do have the Equinox blush coming. And I got the Beige et Corail shade. So that's the coral one. I'm still unsure about the other one. It's so beautiful, but I did see it compared to the Gucci Rosy Beige, and it is similar, obviously not exactly the same. It's for sure darker, but definitely the same kind of family. And it was Jacqueline. Hey, it's Jacqueline. She did the comparison on her channel. So what we're looking like now. I'm gonna go, might do some eyeliner on the top and I'll be right back. All right, so the liner is on. I just used Whiskey from Urban Decay. Same old, same old. And I just took the little pencil brush and just kind of smudged it out a little bit. I did take a tiny bit of that green and just pop it in the inner corner, but I feel like I'm going to wipe this off. And I do want to wet my brush to use the green, just so it pops a little bit more. Sorry. Okay. What I'm gonna do first is go in with the brush and then wet my brush. So I don't love putting my wet brush. I got too much in front of me. I think that's a little better. Maybe I will put my wet brush right in there. So I'm just putting a little bit under the lower lash line. And then I think what I'm gonna do now is take the, darn it, I wanted to use this brush again. Okay, I'm gonna actually just put it on this eye too. And then I'm going to clean this brush off. And I will go in with the deepest shade and I think probably mix it with that kind of corally shade. Anyways, yeah, so I have the Equinox blush coming and I have a couple of the loose shadows. I don't know if that's really my jam, but we'll see. They do look pretty annoying to work with, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I'm using a new concealer concealer today and I don't think I like it. So we'll see what happens with that, but I am doing a wear test today. And that video will probably go up before this video, I'm thinking. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna go in with this dark shade again, this brown. And just a tiny touch of this kind of corally shade. And just kind of go under the lash line with that. I'm sorry, usually I have a huge mirror so I can see what I'm doing, but right now it's a little tough. So I'm gonna smudge that a tiny bit more, and I'm also gonna add probably this liner to my lash line, or sorry, to my waterline, which is the Sephora 12-Hour Colorful Contour Eye Pencil in the shade Tiramisu. So I'm gonna do that and add a bit of mascara. Do you want to see me do the wear test for the Wow mascara from Huda? I just bought this as well. I don't know, I don't like doing videos for just one tiny product like this, but so it's the One Coat Wow. I guess I'll just add it into this video because why not? I have tried it a couple times and I still don't like it better than my good old Reliable. There's just something about it. I feel like it kind of makes my lashes, it makes them super long, but it kind of makes them stringy, which is weird. It was giving everybody else a ton of volume, but for me, it wasn't. So I don't know why. Sorry. It's definitely Abby Bliss white. Just thinking about this in my head, I'm like, that sounds right. She's awesome. Okay, so that's what we're looking like now. I'm gonna add a tiny bit more down there and I'll show you how the mascara looks as well. Okay, both eyes are done. Again, I'm in a bathroom and so my under eyes are looking very dark. My skin is looking darker than usual because I usually film in natural light. So this is the One Coat Wow mascara. I don't know if you've ever noticed me putting mascara on, but I put it on very weird. Usually I do it like this instead of like this, which probably seems very strange to some people. And I actually don't even realize I'm doing it until I watch back my videos to edit them. I'm like, what am I doing? So when I do that, I'm technically not getting like the full benefit that the wand has to offer. So this is what we're looking like so far. It's actually looking pretty good today. But what I like about the CoverGirl is that you can kind of layer and layer and not worry about them getting too clumpy or just becoming like a unilash. You know, sometimes your lashes will stick together and it looks like you have like 5 eyelashes. I don't really ever feel like I get that look with the CoverGirl. So I just dipped it in one time and it is giving, it's actually looking pretty good right now. And maybe that's because it had a little bit of time to dry out a tiny bit, but it's not a super wet formula. It's a little bit of a drier formula, and I think that's why people don't love going back in to the tube and building it up more with more product, because then I'm sure it starts to look clumpy So that's what we're looking like. I'm gonna go do the other eye and finish everything off, and I'll be right back. Just wanted to show you what this looks like outside in natural light. If I did not mention it previously, I can barely open my eyes. Sorry, it's so bright outside. If I did not previously mention this, these shadows are quite shimmery. Like there's not shimmery, there's just like a nice kind of sheen to every single one of the shades. So even though they look matte, they're not fully matte. There is just a tiny sheen, and I will try to get swatches as well that I took previously when I first got the quad. But yeah, I just wanted you to see what it looked like in the natural light. So okay, so here we are back in the bathroom lighting. Again, my contour is gonna look a little bit harsh, but I'll probably blend that out a little bit. But yeah, so if I did mention in my previous Chanel video, but I don't think I did in this one. This is inspired by jewel tones, and I think it was Gabrielle Chanel, maybe it was Coco Chanel, I'm not sure which one. I said it in my last video, inspired by the bracelets, like the hammered bracelets and the jewelry that they would wear. And that's what inspired this collection. So this is Parure Venitienne, and this is how it's looking. Again, you can definitely see more of that like subtle sparkle in natural lighting, and you're not really gonna get so much of that in this lighting because it's very dim, but I do think it looks very pretty. I am tempted to keep it. I don't know, let me know what you think. So I already did the other Chanel video. Let me know which one you like better. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.